It's the ASMR Gamer here, and I'm going to be bringing my first video to this channel, playing Minecraft on my private server, which I run with myself and a couple of friends. It's a standard server, so there's no plugins like mods or anything like that. It's just the standard survival server, so in this video I'm basically just going to take you around a couple of houses. You can see my friend's house right there, the huge structure in the sky. So yeah, you can press either of these buttons and the doors will open, but I prefer just to do it normally. I will say before we get too far into this that none of us are actually great builders. We just build for fun. You can actually see my new house being built over there at the moment, and there are cows in that little fencing bit, but straight up here, and you can see very bland house. There's not much here. We have a dog here which isn't actually mine, so I can't make him move around with me or anything like that, but he doesn't seem to have many things around, so I won't take anything from him anyway. He spends a lot of time playing Minecraft, so I'm not gonna ruin the fun for him. But he has managed to find a lot of booze. And there was actually one thing he said I could borrow if he mustn't have put it in a chest. He'd managed to find some melon seeds, and he was going to let me start off the melon farm for him, but he hasn't seemed to have found them. So yeah, this is his house. But I'll move on down to my first house, which is along in this sort of hidden river or hidden tunnel from his house. And I just basically burrowed my way through, and that was my first little wood supply. I used to grow a tree on there, so that's how I used to get my wood. But this is what was my first house. So up here, this is where I was going to start making a storage room, but I decided just to go ahead and make a new house, which is why this hasn't been finished off. But as you come down here, you can see I haven't really focused on any aesthetics at all in this house. It's just the basics that are here: the bed, the chest. This actually contains some stuff that I brought over before that I needed to dump while I went mining. And this was the first storage room and a lava pit, which I would just drop anything. Say I didn't need my gunpowder, I just dropped that straight into there, and the lava would, if I can get there, the lava would burn it, and it wouldn't be taking up any space in my inventory. So that's that bit done. This bit's the farm, which I'll move on to next. But down at the very bottom of here is our mine, which I believe goes to level 12 or 13. So 1 below diamond or 2 below diamond level, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, there's level 11, so we're at quite a nice height for finding diamonds. We haven't found a huge amount from in here. I mean, I found enough to make all of these, but this is actually my first set of diamond gear, so we haven't got huge amounts of diamonds, but I'll head back up to the top, and yeah, I'll demonstrate the farm and where the enchanting room and things and like that are in my old house. So this was the first farm that we made. My first priority was a steady income of food, which was the wheat to make bread, and I also wanted to have an enchanting room for enchantments as soon as I possibly could, so I made a reed farm to make paper, which you can then make books with, and then bookshelves and so on. Now through here behind the redstone blocks we have a little hallway, which if you follow on down there, I'll actually take you down. I need to eat as well. This actually takes you down into the old enchantment room, which I need to move because it's the only enchanting room on the world. So yeah, this will give you level 30 enchants, which is what I seem to have on all of my things. Unfortunately, the first level 30 enchant I got was only a Bane of Arthropods 4, which is probably one of the worst level 30s you could possibly hope for, but oh well. Heading further back up, you will have seen me past the furnaces. These are just here for smelting purposes when I was running through. And then the, let's see, how much would that cost? Too expensive, oh well. But that's the anvil if we wanted to repair something, or I think we can give it a name with just the one, yeah. Oh, it's got to go in that one, no. Yeah, you would change the name and call it what you like, but I'm not going to do that. So let me show you the next level down of the farm, which is the potato and extra reeds. As soon as I made this, I realised I wasn't going to have a steady income of reeds because they do take quite a while to grow. So I decided to come down and extend it. So yeah, I'd hope to eventually have gone all the way through, but with a new house, I'm sort of leaving this one behind. And we seem to have a potato farm here, which this one, I don't know if it's glitched out, but it just does not seem to grow. It's been like that for ages, so I'm going to replant that, see if that does anything. But this is a really good income of food, especially once you bake the potatoes. You can see the ores and everything still lying about because in fact, let's take these. Oh, I forgot that the water will run. Let's quickly. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and get some blocks up here just to fill that in. So in the storage room, this is my chest with all the cobblestone in. So I'll grab all of that quickly and head back down here to fill it in. And I will actually take that one next, which means I can do that. Oh, I'm using the wrong. Am I using the wrong? I've got the right pick on, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There we go. And let's get that built back up there. And that one out. There we go. And fill that in. There we go. So that's sorted now. And the final level down here. I haven't actually got around to finishing this. This will be in use, but this was a tree farm, so I think about 2 days ago or so I went through, and all of this was oak wood. All of these dirt blocks had an oak sapling on, and I went down and cut them all down, so I have quite a healthy supply of wood now. But at the end of when we finish this room, hopefully it'll be this high and there'll be multiple layers on it, so all of this will be cleared out and it'll just be a nice big farm room. So I'll hopefully get on to doing that off camera sometime, but yeah, that's the next project, I think. Oh, didn't mean to take damage there. And I will now finally take you back outside to where my new house is, which is having new features added to it all the time. So I can't sleep, so I'll quickly do that, and I'll reappear at my house. So we are at the exit of this little tunnel. There's my friend's house. And oh, damn. Well, that wasn't very relaxing, was it? I'll fill this all in, and then we will head over to the house over there. So creepers are really annoying in this game. At one point I thought about turning creepers off, but it just takes away an element of fun in the game, which I always like to have some sort of element in these games. So I'm actually going to have to go and pick up some more dirt, I think. I've got quite a lot in my old house, but I'll do that after I finish recording. So yeah, I need to make some sort of staircase down here. But that is the new house over there, and you can see not all the glass is filled in yet, but it will be as soon as I can. That's actually a world error. That is not a cave. At least I don't think it is. If it is, I haven't noticed it before. Let's swim across here, and hopefully that will render itself out. Yep, there we go. Right, so these. I'm not actually sure if zombies can knock these down or not, but hopefully not. If they can, they've still got another door to get through. Well, no, actually they don't, because they'll just step straight on that and wander in. Oh well, I think I need to rethink that. But the house at the moment is quite empty. It's unfurnished and there's a lot of glass missing, which will be a task in the future. But as we go down into the basement, you see my lovely picture here, and a little storage area, and some furnaces up. There's some iron as well. Let's see if there's anything in any of these. No. Yeah. So behind this this painting is a couple of switches, both of which do different things. But I always like to. And there you go. That's a secret room which took far too long to build. There should actually be blocks there. I don't know why they've glitched out, but there should be a couple of blocks there stopping you from seeing into that. And then when you're in here, you just, and then no one will know that you're here, and you can just drop down into this little storage room, which is quite a nice design, I think. And just like in the first house, we have a lava pit, which in this house is a little bit further up, so I can throw like cobblestone and things into there, which I hope I should knock that ledge out actually. So let's do that. There we go, and put an iron bar back. There we go. So if I wanted rid of anything, I'd just I didn't mean to throw that in, but oh well. But yeah, eventually all of these chests will be signed, and hopefully I want to get a double chest of literally every block that I can possibly pick up in the game. That is my ultimate goal on this series, but that's a long way off. So I don't actually know if I got any. No, I haven't got any diamonds at the moment. That's the one chest I've named. Oh, I've put an item frame on. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's first impressions of my Minecraft server. I will be doing a daily series starting quite soon, which will be an evening of Minecraft, so maybe a half-hour long video on this server of building and caving and surviving and things like that. I hopefully will be bringing some other gameplay to the channel. I'm not entirely sure what, but maybe some World of Warcraft or League of Legends gameplay with whispers in the background. But yeah, guys, there are a few other houses on the server which I may get around to showing you some other time.